vibrate in the air, a frequency of gone that's more than I can bear. I'm sitting in the kitchen while the daylight starts to die, and I'm listening to a phantom underneath the hollow sky. It's not my voice that's breaking, not my eyes that overflow. It's a deeper kind of weeping down where nobody can go. I can smile for the neighbors, I can play the part, I can keep the surface steady like a work of modern art. But behind the ribs and muscle, in the dark and quiet places, 1,000 ghosts are screaming with 1,000 different faces. It's a software religion, it's a ritual kind, and I'm the only witness to the coming of the rain. And the pressure is a mountain and the silence is a sea, a beautiful disaster happening inside of me. I'm gasping for the oxygen, I'm reaching for the day, but the sound of all this sorrow isn't going away. It's a deepening confession, a riot in the blood. Listen to the sound, the lonely last alone. Let it break for the sake of every aid. I'm tired of the stifling, I'm tired of the mask, I'm tired of the simple sometimes, 'cause my heart cries and the world stays still. It's a lonely kind of aching that nobody can feel. There's no tears upon my cheek, no sobbing in the night, just a heart that's weaving sorrow out of every bit of light. It's a deafening confession, a riot out in the bone. Listen to the sound of the loneliest alone. Let it out, let it break for the sake of every ache. I'm tired of the stifling, I'm tired of the mask. I am tired of the burden of the sounds, even when I'm sleeping. My heart cries, yeah, my heart cries, and the world stays still. It's a lonely kind of aching that nobody can feel. There's no tears upon my cheek, no sobbing in the night, just a heart that's weaving sorrow out of every bit of light. It's a deafening confession, a riot in the bone. My heart cries for a love it's always known. Can you hear that? The rhythm of the gone. It never stops. Even when I'm sleeping, my heart cries. I built a cathedral out of whispers and hopes. I held the frayed ends of invisible ropes. I was memorizing the way your breath would fall, while you were just a shadow leaning against the wall. I thought we were a fire burning bright and deep, but I was just a secret that you didn't want to keep. I spoke for us both in the halls of my mind, leaving the red flags and the warnings behind. I was painting a sunset on a windowless room, planting a garden where nothing could bloom. You were a passenger just passing through, and I was the one trying to anchor the view. The bed is a desert, the air is a stone. It's a different kind of cold when you're not actually alone. I was fighting a war with no one on the field, bleeding for a heart that was already sealed. I was screaming forever to a shuttered window. I was chasing a light that was only an echo. I built a bridge while you watched it burn, giving you lessons you refused to learn. The hardest part of the bitter unknown is knowing that all this time I loved alone. How do I unlearn the ghost of your touch? How to unlove you 8 times as much? I was the pilot, the ship and the sea, while you were just watching the wreckage of me. It wasn't this, it was never yours, just my heart turning to solid dust. Yeah. I was screaming forever to a shuttered window. I was chasing a light that was only an echo. I built a bridge while you watched it burn, giving you lessons you refused to learn. The hardest part of the bitter unknown is knowing that all this time I loved alone. I was the only one in the room. I was the only one who felt the blue. One set of footprints in the shaking sand. I loved alone. The ceiling fan is tracing circles in the dark, counting every second, missing every spark. I'm listening to the settling of the dust upon the floor. The house is breathing deeper since you don't live here anymore. The shadows on the wallpaper are reaching for my hand, a map of a kingdom buried in the sand. I've turned the radio to static and to white, anything to fill the hollow of the night. whatever I do. Give me the daylight, give me the noise. Take away the memory of all our broken toys. I can't stand the stillness, I can't stand the weight. I'm begging for the morning before it's too late. It's a reckoning of shadows at the guiding dawn. These broken nights alone are tearing me apart. I enter the midnight, bleed into my heart. Nobody is watching, nobody can hear the sound of the collapse of everything I fear. It's a slow motion crash in the dark of the room, drowning in the silence of whatever I do. It's a reckoning of shadows at the garden gate. These broken nights alone are tearing me apart. I'm watching the midnight bleed into my heart. Nobody is watching, nobody can hear the sound of the collapse of everything I fear. It's a slow motion crash in the dark of the room, drowning in the silence of a coming dawn. The sun's coming up, but the room is still black. I'm still here in the fragments, broken nights alone. Late incredibly hushed, a vocal fry, texture that feels like a secret. Every swallow and sharp intake of air is preserved. The walls are paper thin, so I hold my breath in this quiet little chamber of a living death. I'm biting on my sleeve just to stifle the sound of 1,000 heavy feelings crashing to the ground. If the neighbors hear a heartbeat, they'll know I'm still here. So I'm drowning in the salt of an invisible tear. I've embraced the world of mask, I'm a ghost in the hole. I've learned to be a shadow leaning on the wall. There's a riot in my chest, there's a war in my head, but I'm moving like a spirit hovering round the bed. The loudest part of losing you's the thing I can't say, so I'm leaking out the agony in an emotionless way. I'm a thatcher in this road, is a map in an air, swallowing the screams of the things you never said. I'm a passion in a bottle waiting for the snap, caught inside the center of a soundless trap. As I'm crying in silence, I'm screaming in dark, watching the house once could hear the pieces hitting the floor, crying in silence. I'm watching the colors drain from your eyes, like a slow motion sunset in a hollowed out sky. You're sitting right there, I can reach out and touch, but the person I know doesn't weigh very much. You're becoming a ghost while you're still in the room, a flower that's folding before it can bloom. I'm reading the map of the lines on your face, but the landmarks are moving all over the place. I'm calling your name, but the frequency's wrong. Like a dutiful seaman who forgot their own song. The way that we build is a thinning wet line, and I'm losing the part that was supposed to be mine. And the room's just a mountain, and the near is a sea. It's terrifying distance between you and me. I'm gripping your hand while holding me up, watching you leave while you're standing like that. 'Cause I'm losing you, even leave alone to die. Watching on forever, just slip slowly away. Conflated to blind, conflated to white, dissolving like a shadow in the blinding light. It's a gentle disaster, a breakfast sound. I'm losing my laughter, and I'm losing my strength. Stay with me, stay in the light. Don't let the memory turn into night. I'm fighting the void, I'm fighting the tide, but there's nowhere left for the light to hide. And there's nothing left on the inside. I can't see you anymore, even though you're right here. The signal is gone. extremely close and really capturing the fragile cracks in your voice. Every word sounds like it's being whispered. I'm staring at the ink that's bleeding through the page, a prisoner of the words I wrote at a younger age. I'm tracing every always and every I'll be there, watching them dissolve into the cold and empty air. The paper's turning yellow, the edge is starting to fray, just like the person that I was yesterday. Promises underneath the bed, a library of everything we never quite said. I'm reading through our history, checking every line for the moment that your heart stopped being mine. It's a graveyard of senses, a cemetery of ink, where I sit in the silence, trying not to think. There's all a bit of the broken love, the letters tonight, watching every word lose the strength to fight. It's a shattered memory, a scarred defeat, falling like ashes in the cold and bitter street. Nobody hears the snap, nobody feels the tear of a heart that's fighting to somebody not there. 'Cause I there's a sound that the glass makes before it hits the floor, a hum in the hallway when you don't live here anymore. I'm walking on the edges of the life we used to lead, trying not to trigger the parts of me that bleed. I thought I was a mountain, thought I was a steel, but I'm just a fragment of everything I feel. I try to glue the edges, I try to mask the seams, but the cracks are showing up in the middle of my dreams. Every time I breathe, I feel the fear. friction in my chest, like 1,000 jagged shards that never wanna rest. I'm a puzzle with a picture that no one wants to see, just a pile of the person I used to be. And I'm reaching for the center, but the center isn't there. Just the smell of your tobacco and the cold, indifferent air. I'm a landslide moving in slow motion to the sea, waiting for the gravity to finally finish me.
Tried to give it away. I've tried to sell the lease on this piece of my chest that refuses to find peace. I've offered it to strangers, I've left it in the rain, but it always finds a way to navigate the pain. Back to your doorstep, back to your old street, like a stray dog looking for a bitter cut. standing on the edge of a frozen mountain ridge. I told my mind to forget you, told my soul to move on, but my ribs are just a cage for a love that isn't gone out. It's a terrifying landscape. It's a railway bridge, standing on the edge of a frozen mountain ridge. I told my mind to forget you, told my soul to move on, but my ribs are just a cage for a love that isn't gone. There's no more deep to one-leg race, standing on the edge of a frozen mantle. I told my mind to forget you, told my soul to move on, but my ribs are just a cage for a love that isn't gone. It's a loyalty that kills me, a prison without bars, a piece of me that's trapped among the dying stairs. Take it, just take it, find a way to break it. I'm tired of the waiting, I'm tired of the light that shines for a person who watches through the night. It's a rebel in my body that the freezes to be right. It's a rebel in my body that the freezes to be right. It's a rebel in my body that the freezes to be right. It's just living life. It's running through the doors. You don't even want it, you don't even care, but it's reaching for the ashes of the dreams that we shared. It's a loyalty that kills me, a prison without bars. My heart is still yours, no matter where you are. It won't come back to me. It doesn't listen to reason. It only knows your name. Still yours, always yours, yours. I'm checking the seas where I used to be whole, looking for the anchor of a drifting soul. I used to be a fortress, used to be the stone, but the mortar is crumbling in the hollow of the bone. One word from you was the final heavy weight that turned a little crack into an open gate. A distorted weeping cello into something guitar swells a reverse, sounding like a person gasping for air. The kick drum is a muffled, low frequency thought. I'm dropping my keys and I'm dropping my guard. Why does keeping it together have to be so hard? The gravity is pulling at the threads of my skin, waiting for the vacuum to finally settle in. I'm a house of cards in a cold and rising wind, and I can't remember where the me had been. And the fight is a fiction, the okay is a lie. A thin glass then another. There's nothing left to hold. I'm falling apart. There wasn't a scream, there wasn't a shattering glass, no violent storm that refused to let us pass. It wasn't a fire that consumed the entire room, or a sudden winter that stole the summer bloom. It was just a slow leak, a light that lost its glow, 1,000 small not nothings that didn't wanna show. No. You're still holding hands, but we weren't holding on, looking at the sunset and waiting for the dawn. The I love yous got shorter, the kisses turned to skin, without any battle for the sorrow to begin. It was a quiet surrender, a flag made of white smoke. The heart didn't shatter, it just silently broke. No sirens in the distance, no warning in the air, just a terrifying realization that nobody was there. It didn't go out with a bang or a desperate belief. It just drifted away like the tide from the sea. As love died quietly without a single word, just no terror story that was never even heard. No ashes in the wind, no blood upon the floor, just the slow steady click of the closing door. I was waiting for the thunder, the tearing apart, but love died softly and stole my whole heart. Give me the anger, give me the rage, anything but the turning of a silent page. How can it be over if nothing ever broke? Yeah, can I be choking on invisible smoke? It was just a murder, a breathless end. I lost my lover and I lost my friend. Yeah, love died quietly without a single word, just the sad story that was never even heard. No ashes in the wind, no blood upon the floor, just the soul steady click of the closing door. I was waiting for the thunder, the tearing apart, but love died softly and stole my whole heart. No noise, no sound at all, just the dust settling on the frame. Love died softly. Love died softly. I'm tracing the outline we used to lay. The sheets are still frozen in the shape of your stay. I Didn't hear a suitcase, didn't hear a key, just the sound of the oxygen fading from me. You didn't leave a note on the kitchen wood, you just stopped being here for good. There's a ghost in the hallway that looks like the light, but it's just the moon playing tricks on the night. I was ready for fire, I was ready for shame, but you didn't even whisper my name. You folded your presence like a letter unread and left all the I love yous hanging by a thread. Quiet that makes your ears bleed, the kind of hunger that nothing can feed. I'm reaching for air, but I'm starting to drown in the weight of a house that's burning down. 'Cause love didn't burn down, it didn't crash or collide, it didn't leave a scar on the outside. It just pulled its coat on and slipped through the cracks, no footprints, no way to track it back. I was braced for the thunder that's tearing apart, but love left quietly and broke my whole heart. And dress on the floor, no holes in the wall, just the terrifying echo of nothing at all. Is it a tragedy if there's no one to hear, if the person I love just became the thin air? You're gone, and the silence is loud. 'Cause love didn't burn down, it didn't crash or collide, it didn't leave a scar on the outside. It just pulled its coat on and slipped through the cracks, leaving no footprints, no way to track it back. I was braced for the thunder that's tearing apart, but love left quietly and broke my whole heart. So quiet, I'm still listening for the slam of the door, but it's just me and the shadows on the floor. Love left quietly. I kept the porch light on until the bulb began to fade, a sentinel of shadows in the mess that we had made. I counted every car that turned the corner of the street, feeling every rhythm of a phantom heartbeat. I left the door unlocked, I kept the kettle warm, just a fool in a lighthouse looking for a storm. The seasons change their colors, but I stayed the same shade, wrapped in the promises that you and I had laid. I was a statue in the garden, covered up in snow, waiting for a yes from a man who only knew no. I let the moss grow over every hope I held, in a prison of patience that I built myself. And the clock is a liar, it's trying to say it's on my side, but it's just the water rising with the turning of the tide. I'm standing on the platform, but the tracks have turned to rust, watching my forever turning into dust. Am I should have dreamed me night? I'm still here, but my heart gave up the ghost. My heart waited. It started as a hairline, a faint and silver line, a little bit of pressure on the love I thought was mine. I tried to paint the surface to keep the light away, but the damage has a language that it always wants to say. Now I'm looking at the ceiling, listen for the snap, falling through the center of a perfect golden trap. You didn't have to hit me, you didn't have to throw a single word of anger to make the fissure grow. Just the weight of all the silence, the coldness of your skin was enough to let the winter slowly settle in. I'm a vessel made of porcelain, waiting for the strike. I've never known a hollow that felt quite so like that. And my love right down the middle, watching the lightning come sudden and little. I try to hold the weight, I try to brave the cold, but I'm watching the collapse of everything we hold. It's not a clean break, it's a slow shelter, drowning in the silence of the thinning air. My love right down the middle, watching the light become sudden and little. I try to hold the weight, I try to break the cold, but I'm watching the collapse of everything we hold. It's not a clean break, it's a slow shag tear, drowning in the silence of the thinning air. Hypnosis in the blood, crisis in the blood. I'm standing in the middle of the wreckage and the flood. You watch it split, you watch it bend, you watch the horizon finally descend. Breaking, there's no turning back. I'm disrupting into the who's you been? It finally gave way. I didn't think it would be this quiet. My love cracked. I've been checking the cupboards and under the bed, retracing the path of every word that we said. It's not in the kitchen, it's not on the shelf. I'm starting to think I misplaced myself. It didn't walk out or run for the coast. It just evaporated like a morning ghost. A systematic string pad enters, playing swelling chords that rise and fall. A distant muffled kick drum does like a heartbeat heard through a wall. I looked in the garden, I looked in the rain, I looked in the places we buried the pain. There's a map on the table with no X to find, just a trail of the forever we left far behind. Is it under the floorboards in the back of a drawer? The love that I live for doesn't live here anymore. And the missing is a mountain, the gone is a sea, and I'm a search party of one. Just me, I'm calling your name into a hollowed out sky, waiting for the echo to tell me why. 'Cause my love made me flowers in the voice of the chest. The love that I live for doesn't live here anymore. 'Cause my love is lost and I can't find the track. There's no breadcrumbs to lead me all the way back. It's not in your eyes, it's not in my hands, it's buried beneath the sheets. Dean says I'm stretching my arms through the bitter frost, praying for the soul of the love I lost. Did I drop it in the dark? Did I lose it in the light? Was it stolen by the silence in the middle of the night? I'm digging in the ashes, I'm tearing up the floor. Give it back to me, I can't take anymore. It's a cold revelation at a terrible cost. Is a love is lost. Is a love is lost. Yeah, my love is lost and I can't find the track. There's no breadcrumbs to lead me all the way back. It's not in your eyes, it's not in my hands, it's buried beneath the sheets. They says I'm stretching my arms through the bitter frost, praying for the soul of the love I lost. Still looking in the empty spaces, in the quiet corners, but the map is blank, my love. It's just lost. I held them back until the dams began to break. A library of sorrow in every breath I take. I thought if I stayed frozen I could keep the flood inside, a place where all the nevers could comfortably hide. But the way became a mountain, and the mountain turned to rain, and I couldn't find the strength to be the master of my pain. everything is on the girder, I'm still here, just soaked in you. My tears fell, my tears fell, the tears They tell you that the salt will leave you with the tide, that there's a secret exit where the heaviness can hide. So I let the river run, I let the floodgates go, waiting for the better that the world claims to know. But the water didn't wash, it only pulled around. Now I'm living in the middle of a lake that I have found. Lucifer. They built an ocean in the middle of my fear. I'm drowning in the remedy, I'm sinking in the car on a heart that's too broken to ever be pure. It's a flood without an exit, a storm without a end. My tears stayed and broke me again. It's still rising up to my chin. The salt is the only thing that stayed behind. My tears stayed. The clock on the wall has a voice like a hammer, stuttering out in a mechanical stammer. I never noticed the fridge hummed so loud, or how the dust dances in a silver gray cloud. Your ghost didn't leave any words on the air, it just left the weight of the nothingness there. A deep distorted bass drone enters, vibrating at a frequency you feel in your chest. And a sand guitar plucks a panned heart left and right, echoing into the center. I'm listening for footsteps that never will fall, for the sound of your breathing through the drywall. The TV is static, the radio's dead, but the noise and the quiet, it is filling my head. It's not that you're gone, that's stripping me bare. It's the sound of the space where you used to be there. It's a deafening roar, it's a Did you hear that? Me neither. Just the sound of the end. Silence.
They tell you that the water washes out the stain, that the salt will find a way to cauterize the pain. So I let the river run, I let the floodgates fly, until the well of everything I had in me was dry. But I'm looking in the mirror at the same haunted face. The storm didn't move a single shadow out of place. I filled 1,000 glasses with the ocean from my eyes, waiting for the better that the world always implies. But the wounds are still as open as the day you walked away, and the stinging doesn't soften with the passing of the day. It's a chemical illusion, a merciless deceit, to think that crying ever makes a broken heart complete. Oh, its reservoir is breaking, but the fire's still the same. The rain is only pouring down to magnify the flame. I'm drowning in a remedy that doesn't even work, while the ghosts of what we were still love. Still love. 'Cause tears don't heal, they only make you wet. They only make it harder to forget and to forget. I'm swimming in the sorrow, but the scars are still as deep. The promises of nothing that the ages couldn't keep. It's just sand and water on a heart made of glass. Unchain the merciless pace. The fix supposed to help. Why does it hurt so much? Why does every drop feel like a cold dead touch? I'm flowing the room, I'm flowing the floor, but I'm just as broken as I was before. I was healthy, but the pain won't seek. Now tears don't heal, they only make you wet. They only make it harder to forget and to forget. I'm swimming in the sorrow, but the scars are still as deep. They promises of nothing that the ages couldn't keep. It's just sand and water on a heart made of glass, and the still stinging, still open. The water didn't save me, it just made me heavier. Tears don't heal. I memorized the architecture of your every ghost, the way you'd lean into the light when I needed you the most. I built a house of iron, thought the
foundation was deep, on a promise that I swore you were meant to keep. I didn't see the sand beneath, I didn't feel the tilt. I was worshiping the altar of the life that we had built. We're the only constant in a world that turned to gray, the only sun that didn't set. At the end of every day, I let my roots grow into yours, tangled in the dark. I thought you were the forest, not just a passing spark. I breathed you in like oxygen, I wore you like a skin, never knowing where the ending was about to begin. And the always was a mountain, and the ever was a sea, a beautiful deception that you practiced upon me. I was looking at the horizon, waiting for the gold, while the story in your hands was already old. 'Cause you felt like the end, you felt like the end, the only broken piece of me I didn't have to mend. I placed my whole eternity in the hollow of your hand. Now I'm watching the collapse of everything I planned. It was a touch of light, a masterpiece of art. 'Cause you fell forever while you broke my heart. 'Cause you felt like forever, you felt like the end, the only broken piece of me I didn't have to mend. I placed my whole eternity in the hollow of your hand. Now I'm watching the collapse of everything I planned. It was a clunky lie, a masterpiece of art. 'Cause you fell forever while you broke my heart. The time just stopped, but the world kept moving. You felt like home, but the locks were already changed. You felt forever, 'cause you felt like forever, you felt like the end, the only broken piece of me I didn't have to mend. I placed my whole eternity in the hollow of your hand. Now I'm watching the collapse of everything I planned. It was a pleasure of life, a masterpiece of art. 'Cause you fell forever while you broke my heart, while you broke like home. I'm looking at the walls of a house that's lost its soul, trying to find a piece of me that's still standing whole. You were the air in the hallway, the light upon the floor, the only reason I ever walked through that front door. Now the oxygen is thin, and the colors all turn gray, since the center of my gravity
lines you painted over me. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't in the dark, waiting for the heat of a long dead spark. 'Cause you were everything, the sun, the moon, the sky, the only reason I ever had to try. Now I'm standing in the nothing, a ghost without a name, while the world around me stays exactly the same. It's a total devastation, a masterpiece of loss. 'Cause you were everything, and now I'm paying the when you took the whole universe away from me. Give me back the light, give me back the air. I'm scraping off the memories that I can't let away. You are everything, and now there's nothing everything, the start and the finish, the whole world in a single pair.